All right, this is me just back home briefly. God, it's actually chilly out here. You can tell fall's on its way, even though the trees don't reflect it yet, which I'm glad for. We'll have to say September's probably one of my favorite months. It's just usually very pleasant to be outside, which is something you can't say for a lot of months. But God, I am like so stressed, and it has to do with like just like my life and cards, I guess. Like I'm playing cards and I'm winning, which is good, but it just feels like I'm stressed out when I lose because I don't know, it sort of feels like it's one of the only ways I have to maybe get out of this annoying situation I'm in. Like, you know, part of the reason I'm in this program is because I don't make enough in my job and with like SSI to go out on my own. And anyone I tried to room with pulled a TF2 spy and backstabbed me. And it's just sort of like, I don't know. This is a way that I could potentially make some extra money. Maybe not enough to be famous and rich, but at least enough to get to where I could do those things without working, 60 hours a week or something, which would just freaking eradicate me. Like I couldn't handle that. No one should have to handle that, honestly, but I couldn't handle that, I don't think. And who knows if I'll ever get a decent paying job too. So it's like, yeah, I work, but it's like, is that good? That's not enough. That's not enough. And who knows if I'll ever get to where it is enough. So it feels so stressful. It feels like I have to do this and I have to do good, because if I don't, that's like the only way out is being a good card player, because winning money. And I do think I am good, but I don't know. I always beat myself up over it too. Like, I'm always like, I guess you could call it this imposter syndrome. I think part of me knows that I'm at least a good player. Maybe not not world class, but like good. I know what I'm doing. I can read people well. I can outplay them, but I don't know. Like, I feel like every time I lose, I feel like, well, am I really as good as I think I am? Even if I've won way more than I lost the past several sessions in a row, I still think that. I don't know. Maybe part of it's because no one ever really encouraged me, too. Like, even one of my previous relationships, they never encouraged me playing. They were like, I don't want you to play. It's like, maybe you could say, I'm proud of you. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't even think it's the cards themselves that stress me. I think it's just what it represents in the situation I'm in. Because I don't want to be in some program where I have curfews at 10 o'clock for the rest of my life. But yet, if I don't do this card stuff or something, or if I don't get these YouTube channels to take off, that is a real possibility that I will be stuck in those things. Which is why I'm kind of annoyed that these videos aren't getting more views, because it's sort of like, I don't know, I feel like maybe part of it's me, like I haven't really, this is like the second week where I've cranked out a video every day. I've taken big hiatuses, and that probably doesn't help in the algorithm department, but it feels like if I don't do that and I don't get that extra cash, I'm kind of screwed. I don't know. I really don't know. All I can say is I wish I wasn't so stressed, and I do hope this allows me to get the fuck out of this situation, because like it's annoying. It's really annoying. It's annoying that the world's built like that, but yeah, it's really annoying, and I want to get out of this situation, and I feel like these might be some of the only ways to do it. I had dreams that writing could potentially do it too, but we all know how that turned out. Yeah, everyone was so much of a penis, and when I wasn't even writing professionally, I just don't think I'd ever be able to live up to their standards, and I don't even want to anymore. And it's sad. I have good ideas. Like, I have a lot of ideas that I think are good and could sell well, but the people are stupid. The people are not smart, and I guess they just aren't, like, I feel like Squidward. I really do. They don't recognize my intelligence. They find the one thing that's wrong and they bash me for that and ignore, and they're not mature enough to recognize the message underneath it and say, maybe this isn't written the best, but I appreciate the message and it needs to be said, so I'm going to respect it. Yeah, no, You know, they ignore that. They're so selfish they can't respect that, because that would require them to think of someone other than themselves. And of course, obligatory mention of their brother, the toilet guy 911. Because why the hell not mention that obscure video that nobody ever even has any idea what I'm referring to. So that does come from a YouTube video, like one of those Speakonia Drew Pickles videos, but no one's ever going to know what I'm referring to. I don't know. It really is sad, too. Oh, well. I'll see you guys, I guess, in the next video. Please like and share. That would help me out so much. I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment, too. I'd appreciate that also. Unless it's a comment saying, you suck. Then then piss off, wanker. In the words of the sniper.